Hey Allie, this is Mrs. Skogland. Just wanted to give you a little bit of feedback on your summer assignment. And so we're mostly going to be talking about Chapter 6 since that was the question that you starred. But I'll kind of reference some other things through your project as we're going through the video. So the first thing that I look for in a body paragraph, which is this structure, is what's called a topic sentence, and that should be a sentence to start off the paragraph that answers the question that was provided. I noticed, Allie, not just in this paragraph, but in several of yours, you kind of tend to jump right into the evidence, and we want that sort of sentence to lead us in first. So I would encourage you to go back and add that topic sentence where you give us the overview and show your understanding, and then you can get into the evidence and the details more later in the paragraph. After that, I look actually at the end of your paragraph for a concluding sentence, which should again tie back to the question and sort of let the reader know that the paragraph's ending. I thought you did a nice job with your concluding sentences. They really tied back to the question and summarized what had happened in the paragraph. All right, so next I look at evidence. I would say this is the strong point of your writing, Allie. I think you selected nice evidence that really tied back to the question and let you develop your answers. And you're also doing a pretty good job of what we call embedding or integrating your evidence. So for example, here you have use the right hemisphere to calm its partner, put the phrase in context, blah, blah, blah. So even with the quotes, that reads really smoothly, which is exactly what we want, so that's great. The only reason I didn't give you a 10 is just some random punctuation here and just occasionally kind of some awkward phrasing down here, but overall, good job there. Next I looked at commentary, and I think you have some moments of really good commentary, like here where you are talking about this quote, but you bring it back to the sense and symphony, which is the chapter, so I thought that was really great. I do want to point out though, Allie, sometimes you go right from one piece of evidence to another without commentary in the middle, and we do want each of our pieces of evidence to have separate, distinct commentary. So that would be a good thing to maybe go back and revise, is adding a piece of commentary there. Lastly, conventions and citations. So on your conventions, just really would encourage you to read your stuff out loud. I noticed kind of a fragment here, which is an incomplete sentence. Your in-text citations are super close. You just have this period before and it should only be one after. So just kind of cleaning those up a little bit. Let's see. And then I looked at your R-directed activities, and I was going to talk about this story one. I liked reading your mini saga, and I liked especially your word choice throughout it. So glad you got to do that and reflect on it a little bit. Anyway, just wanted to give you a little feedback.